Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We got Pop the Balloon. Episode 51 with Arlette, you know what I'm saying? Hey. My bad. I feel like something on my face. With that being said, before we get into it, we ain't gonna hold y'all. Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Liking it with a thumbs up.
Hey, it's 6.
Just 6?
Yeah.
Golly. Like
Yeah,
shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What you going with? That's what I'm telling.
Oh. I'll do maybe 2. That's just my little.
I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, 6.
Is it just 6?
6
I'll
and
just do 2. And
Just
that's
2.
kind of pushing it.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Why just 2?
That's just just safe. It's only 6, girl. I doubt, it's...
And it's an hour. I'm going to go 1.
I wanted to say 1, but I'm going to do 2.
I'm going to go 1.
Do 2. 1? Okay.
You're real messy today.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. My mind all over the place,
I
too.
bet. But let's go. Let's get started, man. Also, if you're new to the channel, haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Join the family.
Join the phone.
We're on the road to 300K, man. We're trying to get there by the end of the summer. So y'all continue to spam up the subscribe button for us, man.
Please do that.
Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, we got long. We're going to make it longer, man. What you do?
All right, y'all.
Nope.
She said, hold on.
Nope. No, I was just going to say, I wonder how many times guys come out or the ladies come out and they see the lineup and they be like, nah, I'm good.
On everybody.
Yeah, on everybody. I wonder, do people really be like that? They come out and be like, nah, I'm good. Nothing is appealing. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like somebody did say, and I was like, yeah, that is true. Like, even though I am coming on the show, I'm trying to look for find love. But I also have to be attracted to who I'm going out.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's on both sides. So if I come out and I don't see nobody attractive,
to you.
Yeah, I might have to do the show. But I'm like, please, just go ahead, Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think some people do be like that, though. And that's the reason why they give some of the answers they give. Mm-hmm. Just so they can get the pops and go and get the hell up out of there and ready to get dipped.
To my channel, it's your host Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Slid down.
All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're just really not feeling, you can't take him back to meet your family, whatever it is, pop your balloon. And then I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Yes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. With that being said, let's bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Damn.
What's your name?
My name is David.
David, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
I'm a limousine chauffeur.
You're a what?
I'm a chauffeur,
A
limousine
chauffeur. Okay, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like walking. I like going to the gym, traveling, shopping, bowling, going to the gun range, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Somebody that is respectful, somebody that will not talk down on me, mature, easygoing.
Nice.
Don't ask for too much.
I want to like his occupation being a chauffeur.
Being a driver. That's why I forgot. I was like, child.
Nah, you want me to tell you
I was
what
trying to think of how to.
Nah, you want me to tell you what it is? He drive for Uber. That's the best way to put it.
Well, I mean,
if I'm an Uber driver, I'm gonna say I'm a chauffeur.
maybe.
But no disrespect or however you want to take it. They gotta be long hours though. To make a substantial income.
Yeah.
So I wonder, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes down to relationship, can it be, you know what I'm saying, especially trying to start a relationship, you can't text, because you'll be texting the driver, can't talk on the phone for real.
Yeah.
Because then you come the people, so how do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Much.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't like a woman that talks down on a man.
Okay.
A woman that like to constantly argue. Those are my red flags.
Okay, nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right, let's start here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27.
And Vanessa, what do you do?
I am a founder of a social networking experience in Dallas, Texas, combining culinary arts and art for a unique social networking experience.
Orange dress, she popped too, didn't she?
Looks like. Well, I can't tell if like.
Oh, she got it.
What do you do?
Okay.
I am a founder of a social
bad.
networking experience in Dallas, Texas, combining culinary arts and art for a unique social networking experience.
And so, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
First and foremost, I really like your suit. You came dressed to impress, clearly. I like that the tie matches the handkerchief. Style-wise, it's definitely there. I just feel like the initial attraction wasn't there for me.
Okay, got it. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She good looking. She's not my type.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
I like a little bit thick.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We got to pop back over here. Come on this way. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I am 26 years old.
Ashley, what do you do?
I am an office administrator, and I'm a YouTuber, and I do basketball content.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
First, it was the age. You said you were 36?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it was the age, and then I just didn't like how the comment was, she's, not as thick.
Girl, you popped before then, and you said if it was based off the age, you would have been popped because that's the first thing he gave. Shorty cap, just say he ain't your type. As you got closer, or when he started talking, you can really hear him. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, quit with the.
I don't know why he would say that. Like, it shouldn't be off, based off who's thick and not. So, yeah.
You popped before though, right?
Yes.
All right. And now, is she someone that's your type?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
That's his preference.
I like his skin.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
And we get two more. Oh, okay. Let's start over here. Your name and age.
She looking like
My name's Kimbriana, and I'm 26.
And Kimbriana, what do you do?
I'm a full-time doctorate student.
What are you getting your doctorate in?
Naturopathic medicine.
Okay, smart girl. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just the age, really. I'm 26, he's 36. That's like 11 years. That's a push for me. Okay. But you look good. You cleaned up. You did it.
Thank you.
For sure.
You're beautiful too. Thank you.
And she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's very good looking.
Thank you.
I like your smile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Janine. I'm 28. Sorry.
28?
Yeah, I just had a birthday.
Okay, happy birthday. And what do you do?
I'm the owner and operator of Pretty Breeze Braids here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Did you do your own braids?
I did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It took a long time.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't like the haircut. I don't like it. Yeah. Thank you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
She's very beautiful, very attractive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like she
And
thick.
let's go on over here. Your name is
I'm Deanna, and I'm 29.
Deanna, what do you do?
I'm a direct support professional.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The haircut. I would say the haircut for me, yeah. But he is dressed nice.
The haircut. Why is it taking you out?
How do you want it?
Probably lower and like all even around. Yeah.
It can be done.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
So you're more focused on the haircut than.
Well, initial attraction. I mean, just to be specific, it's the haircut for me for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
This initial
But I wouldn't
attraction
want you to
is
change that.
haircut
You know,
is part of
that's what you
initial
like.
I agree. I was just asking. Just want to know.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful. Very good looking.
Thank you.
You got-
Head
you
back
got one
this
more
way.
balloon?
We do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's have your name and age, please.
I am Brittany. I'm 28.
All right. Brittany, what do you do?
I am an office coordinator. I also am in school to become a sign language interpreter.
Nice.
All right. So, Brittany, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I wanted to hear more information about you and get a chance to ask you some questions as well.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for one another? Go ahead.
Yes, do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay. And what is your relationship like with your mom?
We get along very well. We talk every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what would you say you are looking for in a woman?
I like an easygoing woman, a woman that will not talk down on me, a woman that will not disrespect me. Someone with a good sense of humor.
And do you provide a space where she can feel safe enough to not have to be combative or have to question what your motives are?
Yeah, I'm a very fun guy to be with. I don't get along with everybody, but if you get to know me, I'm a good guy.
Okay, what do you mean by you don't get along with everyone?
Oh, because people don't give the chance. That's all.
Okay.
But those that give me the chance know I'm a good guy.
And do you have any felonies?
No, never before.
Good question.
That's a hard question. Okay.
You said that's a good
That's a good
question.
question. Shoot, I need to know what I'm
Wait,
getting myself into.
this environment's good. Oh, true. Shoot.
Okay.
I thought about what.
Ooh.
Okay.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like how she looks good. She's beautiful.
Do you have any questions for her? She was throwing them all out. Oh, okay.
I love what you had to say, and I wanted to know. But overall, look, I need a taller man. I do. I like a taller man. I like a man who is at least like 6'2", minimum.
5'6" with heels. 5'4", you want somebody 6'2". If I'm 6'2", I'm looking for somebody 5'8" and up. Fellas,
You
let's.
said if you. Said
I'm saying.
Oh, if you was a man 6'2", you.
I'm saying like I don't want short. Fellas, let's start telling these ladies we want somebody taller too.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm just saying what. This man is not short though.
He's not.
And she said she looking for somebody about 6'2". To be completely honest, he looks about 6 foot, if not 6'1".
Yeah, nothing.
So also y'all be fucking lying. Just say, hey, you
yeah,
physically
baby.
not my type. You said what?
Nothing, baby.
No, just read
I
them.
said, yeah, they be lying. Not.
What you talking about, the dudes?
No,
All
I'm
the
saying
girls?
you said y'all be lying. I said, don't put me in it.
Oh,
I was like,
I got you. But like he's not a short guy at all, bro. Like
yeah, but
Tweedledee D and
But
Tweedledee.
I would like to hear what you had to say.
That's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That's your preference. So.
Yes, that is my
Yeah,
preference.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
And
that.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'11". Some people say I look taller, but I'm 5'11".
He do look taller. It might be the hair.
Yes, thank you.
it could be the
All
hair.
right, let's head
could
on
be the hair.
back. So that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
I'll
you
take
too.
the mic. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
He does look taller than 5'11".
He was nice looking.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
God
What's your
damn.
name?
My name is Yonas Tikeste.
Jonas, how old are you?
I'm 32 years young.
And what do you do?
I am a doctor of physical therapy, so if you guys have
Come
back
on, Ed.
pain or foot pain from those heels, I can help you out.
Come on.
I'm a real estate investor. I also love God. Jesus changed my life. He set me
Amen.
free. He's why I am this way. I'm super happy. And I'm just looking for a woman to build a kingdom with and generational wealth with.
Okay, we love that. So now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to exercise. I love to travel. I love to learn as well.
Okay. And what are you looking for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman who loves God and just who does have a nice career and also who is very nice on the inside as well.
All right. What are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, if she doesn't believe in God, if she just is inside of her home, and if she's not nice on the inside. So.
All right, we like that. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
I'm Brittany. I am 28.
Okay, and Brittany, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon just off of first glance. I wasn't a fan of the full outfit. It's very nice, but it just wasn't what I was looking for.
Okay. So now is Brittany someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. Very nice hair, very nice dress, very nice heels.
Thank you.
I would say definitely yes.
Thank you.
Here we go.
He might be a
two more
doctor
pops
for
down
real.
here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I think you're dressed very nice. I love everything that you said. It was just off of initial attraction. It just kind of felt like we wouldn't match personalities. I feel like you're very well spoken, and that's really, really good. I'm just looking for someone with a little bit, a little gangster lean in them.
Gangsta, hey.
Just a little lean. She wants a, she said, child, she said
She don't want nobody
thug.
professional. Hey,
She want a gangster.
He said he's a doctor in what?
He's a physical therapist. He's a
No, I'm
doctor
saying a
in
doctor
PT.
in physical therapy, right? You want a gangster, you want somebody who got some, some wealth and stability about themselves. Just saying, you want a gangster lean, you want somebody walk in the room and make some things happen.
What, you feel like he won't be able to protect you or something? Because will he come off a little too soft for you or whatever the case may be, or a little bit too reserved?
That's
like
crazy,
like
bro.
I'm confused.
You got a good head on his shoulder, bro. Like,
because obviously what you used to, going after and what you want ain't working. Or
you
you
won't
will
be
be
here.
with, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
sometimes it's okay to step outside of the
Your
norm
comfort
of
zone.
what your comfort zone and try something different. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Want somebody with a little bit more gangster.
Gangster lean. I know gangster.
So you want to be in shootouts and shit, huh? Hey, y'all, like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Don't want to be put up. You don't want to be in a nice neighborhood. Be comfortable. You don't want peace. I want gangster lean.
I'm gonna be thinking about that.
That's crazy, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Bro, you dodged the bullet, bro.
Not too much, but yeah. Thank you.
Hey, back in the day before I knew Christ, I was a little bit like that, but I'm a changed man. That's okay.
That's so
I
funny.
appreciate
Where are you
it though.
from?
Appreciate it. What's that?
Where are you from?
I live in Chicago, but I'm from East Africa.
Okay.
The country is called Eritrea. It's north of.
Oh shit! See, you
know something, when you asked me those two, like
I only
legit.
asked you two.
He only asked me two. He was like, "What you think? He Ethiopian or Somali?" And I said Ethiopian. But now that I'm looking at it, I didn't think neither one, and that's why I gave the alternative that I gave because he didn't look neither one of me. But then I was like, I'm just gonna go with one of the two.
I said East. I know he's East
but
African.
we knew he was East African. But he said he's from Chicago. He resides in Chicago.
Yeah, he said he's from Chicago, but heritage Eritrean.
Okay. That's what's up.
Damn, why I don't never be thinking about Eritrea?
You don't never think about it. I don't know why.
But also, them and Ethiopians kind of similar favor. And if you don't know about Eritrea, you wouldn't know.
Then you were just mistaken, yeah. That's just wrong.
East Africa.
Okay.
The country is called Eritrea. It's north of Ethiopia.
Oh, that's
Super
awesome.
small country. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So yeah, appreciate it.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's gorgeous. She looks like a queen. I love the hair, love the beads.
Thank you. I
So yeah, I
appreciate
think she's
that.
gorgeous.
All right. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Deanna, and I'm 29.
All right. And why did you end up popping your
Shorty always want to pop late. Pop.
balloon?
The initial attraction, I would say, again, the haircut. Like, specific with that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be the haircut for me.
huh?
He has everything, it sounds like, together. So, yeah.
Okay. So what kind of haircut do you like? Like
Low. I just need it low and all
fade.
around. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You know, just keep
She
it.
said, yeah, man.
She a Beyonce.
Oh, the
See
song.
the song?
Oh.
The deep. So they can snatch up your Beyonce. So, I need a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? They can... Come on, black lady.
be catching me off guard, and I don't be quick with it because I don't be knowing what you be talking
Season
about.
with the deep waves. Low cut season with the deep, so they can snatch them. Beyonce. Or what I said, I think she thinks she a Beyonce. Y'all, we do this on a everyday basis. Like it be random little things pop out, and it like always reference a song or a movie. And I be testing to see it like, hey.
I don't know what you talking about, boy.
Cause I know she be knowing.
I be knowing stuff, but you be catching me off guard. My brain don't be on. I ain't with all that.
I'm trying to help your memory. You know.
Well, you
gotta be a quickest. Damn, what is this?
A whoop stuff. Is that what you were thinking?
Simple, but it looks good on him, but just for me,
Got it.
Yeah.
You gotta
And is she someone that's your type?
I think she's gorgeous on the outside. It's not a heck yes, but she's fine. I'm sure she'll find another great man on the show, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we got one back over here. Your name and age.
I'm Ashley, and I am 26.
Ashley, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just see us being like really good friends. Like that's all. Like you're very handsome. I love the way you talk. Like you have really good energy. Like that's why I feel like we should be like best friends. That's why. That's the only thing.
Okay. So no romantic vibes.
No romantic vibes. Just like really good friends, and as well like we can grow together in Christ.
Amen.
I love
Amen,
God.
sister. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely. She's definitely nice, the way she talks on the inside. And I'm also friends with a lot of people I do date eventually, because I think in a marriage, it's good to first be best friends and then go,
That's very true.
If I'm not your cup of tea, that's all right. You'll find another great man.
Yeah, thank you.
You're so sweet.
All right. Yonas, we've got two beautiful ladies left. Let's go ahead and ask them a question.
When you're stressed out or anxious, what are ways that you cope with it?
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age first, and then answer this question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27.
You want to tell people your answer?
I have two. I have one.
Say.
Let me say both of them. I have one very unhealthy one,
Which
I
is
eat.
what?
I stress eat.
But it's sweets. You stress eat sweets.
I
Sweets.
stress eat
Sweets.
food.
No, sweets.
Okay, sweets. It is very unhealthy, and I'm trying to stop because I'm addicted.
Very much
And
so.
then the second thing, I just go to sleep. Just take a nap. I just sleep. And I'll
if
be
y'all ever
fine.
wonder what we doing if we're not recording, what you doing, see?
Doing me. I'm asleep.
Sleep. What am I doing, see?
Stuff. A little bit of here and there, everything.
Working or sleep. We trying to get these videos out for y'all, man.
No.
And I just let C sleep. She sleeps, she rests, and watch her show.
Yeah, that's it.
And I just be stressing from the.
And I be stressed.
Sometimes
I cry, and then I go to sleep.
And I be stressing trying to get these videos.
Name and age first, and then answer this question.
I get frustrated, y'all.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. When I'm stressed out or anxious, I definitely pray. I have a very strong prayer life. I also have social groups from communities like that I built from church, so like small groups and stuff. I'll quickly text in the group message like, hey, what's going on, but prayer first and foremost.
Okay. And what about over here? Your name and age first, and then answer this question.
My name's Ken Brianna, and I'm 26, and I would say how I cope with anxiety and being stressed out. Recently, I've been doing like tapping, like emotional freedom technique, just tapping, or I'll just sometimes if I'm anxious or overwhelmed, because I am a full-time doctorate student in naturopathic medicine, like sometimes it's a cry and then I'm good, or sometimes it's a walk, or sometimes it's a call my cousin, or sometimes it's a call my sisters. But yeah, I think that's how I say I would cope with it, or I go do a workout, do some Pilates, listen to some music, dance in the mirror, something like that. Yeah, some self-care stuff. Yeah.
Nice. And then what about for yourself? How do you deal with anxiety and all that?
Yeah, so very similar to both those answers. Definitely first prayer. Whenever I pray, it just gets away anxiety, gets away stress. I also like to exercise, go to the gym. I also talk to different friends on the phone as well.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 ways that I de-stress.
Okay. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What does love mean to you? Deep.
What does love mean to you? Let's start here this time.
My name and age?
Yeah.
No.
What does love mean to me? Okay. It means
gave him a little
everything.
10
I think it
seconds.
means I think love means a lot for different people, but I think for me it's like just accepting a person as they are, being open-minded with that person, not like trying to control that person and how they do things and such, or just loving them as they are. I mean, that's a huge question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. And what about over here?
Yeah, I agree. It's a loaded question. But to put it simply, I think that love is being there when it matters. So sticking it out for the long haul. That's through thick and thin. Through arguments, through ups, through downs. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe. Actually gonna pop.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
I think.
Hey, y'all take it back. Y'all go back 10 seconds. Just double tap, go back, then look and see what face what he.
Why they popping on my boy? I pray he find him a good.
Man, he'll find somebody, bro.
He's
keep thriving in your profession, man. My cousin, he's a physical therapist, bro. He's one of the best black physical therapists in West Tennessee, man. How many practices he got? 1, 2, 3. I want to say 4.
I say 3 to be on the safe side.
No, he got one in where I'm from, Covington, Lakeland, and another one.
I don't know about the other one.
But no, my cousin, bro, young. Well, not young, he older. but a successful black physical therapist, man. He got a plethora of people that work under him. He's a forward-thinking man. You'll find somebody, bro, and you'll continue your investment, man. I'm for real though. Like,
I was thinking about something. Sorry.
Like for real, like.
But no, I do pray. Yeah, he'll definitely find him.
Like if you in the Memphis area, you need a physical therapist. Holler at me, man. I'll refer you to my cousin. Hey, 5 stars all across the board. Everybody loves him.
Yeah, I said that. I'm just letting you talk.
And then you try to downplay something. He only got 3. He got 4.
I said I don't know those.
He got 4. I'm letting you know.
Okay, he has 4.
He's really attractive. It's just when I see him, I don't see like my man, So,
girl,
yeah,
you should have been said. I think he's attractive.
All right, cool. Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely. The fact that she loves the Lord, you can make anything work. That's the number one thing. I think she's gorgeous. Her posture, her stance, her shoes. Look at those shoes. Those are fabulous shoes. Love them, sis.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Now we've got our last lady over here. Do you have any questions for him?
I don't know. I kind of agree with what she said. Okay. Very attractive. I love your career. I'm also getting my doctorate, so I love that. It's just attraction-wise. I don't know, like friends, cool, talk a little bit, but.
And BM voice. We're not here to make friends. We're here to find love and pop the balloon to keep moving.
But just pop it. Like you say, you're not.
If you're in the Memphis area, you need a chiropractor, holler at me. I got you.
You don't tell the folks.
I'm just got to reiterate. You know what I'm saying? Lakeland, Oakland. You know what I'm saying? 901 area. Holler at me. I got you. But you was saying what? I'm trying to plug, bro. He be watching us sometimes.
It's y'all.
I said if you're in the 901 area or 731 area.
I would say y'all 7.
Or in the 731 area. You want to?
Okay, yeah. Don't leave at 731.
Or in the 731.
Put some respect on it.
Yeah. Shoot. I've told him we need to open one up here, but
anyway, I was just saying she did the pop up balloon. She said she kind of agree with the other girls. She don't find like, oh my man, she don't get that, like whatever. Okay, let's just pop and move on. That's all.
I'm not feeling like, you know.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're gonna pop your balloon.
I'm gonna pop.
Go ahead.
Go get somebody equally yoked.
Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's nice and respectful. She was kind. She's not feeling the like she was saying. That's all good, man. It's all good. I totally respect it. It's all good.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Thanks, all.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's gonna be a long episode.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Kevin. How old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food.
He said 36. So all y'all pop for the dude earlier because of his age. I need y'all pop now.
Jamaican food and jerk chicken and jerk sauce.
Okay,
Yeah.
you be cooking or?
Yeah. Of
Oh,
course.
okay.
You gotta either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like I've been to 12 countries in 2 years. The last 2 years.
Nice.
Like I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Yeah, I like to box. I like to work out, box, play basketball. And like I'm in the tech space, so I like helping like people like kids actually go ahead and get in the tech space at all. Also like, I don't know if you watched the game, but one of the main lines they said was, you don't gotta sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs. And I like to tell kids that and like to make sure that they like to get as much as possible out the world, you know, tech.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. This, I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh yeah, men aren't doing this, women aren't doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. I understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually, just come out straight up. Somebody willing to be a partner and just understand that, you know, it's not about what people say or what people are complaining about. Actually take each other in and understand that, you know, we need to be our best selves looking forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you look for in a woman?
I look for that.
Okay.
I look for somebody that's ambitious. You know, like I understand, like even in a relationship, I got to be the best boyfriend, but then after that, I got to be the best husband, and then after that, I got to be the best father. So I look for someone that's more trying to be the best girlfriend, then I understand best wife, and then mother.
Okay.
So you know, it's not just about being the same; it's about continuing to evolve and be better as best as possible.
I see. All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Oh my gosh! All right, so number one, just like don't be negative. Like try to be solutions oriented. Don't try to talk about why stuff doesn't work. It's like how can stuff work? You know, try to have a positive attitude like that. Number two, like I'm not saying you got to be overly religious, but just like don't be atheist. Like don't say I don't believe in anything. And it's 2025. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to, but like for the sake of my kids, our future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?" That's a problem for me. So I mean, I don't think that's a big ask, but in today you just gotta ask that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right.
Or you ever had it in the past?
We got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
It's 2025.
All right, so we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. And Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two-tone?
Yeah.
and the
You ain't gangster enough, my boy. It's okay. Like you said, you ain't got to live against the life to live against the life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be out here selling dope to look like I... You know, J. Cole, the neighbors think I'm selling dope. He ain't doing nothing but selling words, bro.
tennis string?
Yeah, I just don't like that combo. I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like those, like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but today I am. So in the occasion I do want to throw on heels. I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner.
She got heels on?
At this point, I'm not gonna.
I thought if she got heels on, he's still taller than her, right?
I am. So in the occasion I do want to throw on heels, I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner.
on,
But I do like
Bam,
everything you
Bam,
said. I
Bam.
think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think like your head is really on a good path and going straight forward.
Okay. So, obviously I have to ask, how tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. How tall are you again?
I'm 5'6.5". Girl, but I don't know. I just
5'6.5". Even if you put on 4-inch heels, he's still taller than you. 28. Mine said more like 22.
it's the heels and just the atmosphere off like based off initial attraction. Like you're fine, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
like that's what I'm looking for. Like
This ain't the platform for you.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, I don't think so.
And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours personally. That's all I can say.
Funny.
But it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not. Like you said, maybe I'm not just reeking for you.
Mm-hmm.
The energy is just not reeking for me the same way. Yeah, but you do look nice though. I like the hair and like the beads.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, what? That's what's up.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I ended up popping because he resembles my uncle.
Uncle's a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young. Me and him is not, we like close in age, but
okay.
he said a lot of good things. He dressed nice, handsome, but he just reminds me of my uncle. So yeah.
Like look-wise or
Yeah,
personality?
face, yeah.
I see.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York.
Where are they from?
They're from Florida. Trinidad. They're like Trinidad.
Trinidad. I mean, I'm Jamaican. Maybe.
Okay, so cousins.
Maybe. yeah. I mean, say.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I think that's what
So his hair is fine. You didn't say the hair?
Well, I try to, deter from that,
Oh,
but
she is from
nothing's
New
wrong.
York.
I can hear the New York.
No,
accent.
I'm saying she's from New York. Beyonce says.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
She said she liked them girls from. That's what she was saying. She was,
With your hair, I just personally like lower cuts, but all of the guys.
She liked the
have
low cuts with the
same,
deep waves.
But yeah, you're handsome. You said a lot of good things. You're dressed nice, so.
Thank you.
I don't know what's happening.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you're Trinidadian too?
No, I'm black.
Are you just black?
Yeah.
No, she looks nice. I like the contrast from your skin to the dress.
you.
A good choice
Appreciate
today.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We have 4 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yeah, so I got a good question. So we all know the love languages, and honestly, they're reversible to mean something to some people and not mean something to other people. What's your love language, and why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation, if you were to explain it, why it's important to you?
Okay, so what is your love language and why is it important to them? Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age.
So my name is Ashley and I am 26. My love language is acts of service, just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You're attentive and, just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that, So, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28. I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like acts of service, but to say something different, I would say quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being present in that moment and being really together.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. My love language is quality time. I really enjoy spending time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Ken Brianna and I'm 26. Top 3 love languages are number 1 is words of affirmation. Just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. Just something to, Also, quality time, of course. I love spending time with really anybody that I care about for real. And physical touch. And then if It's not a love language, but food. Feed me, please.
He did say he cooks.
All of that. But yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales, and so that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially, I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
You have a gap just like my mother, honestly. And I'm not gonna, it's a good thing. It's very homely. But I liked your colors. You look nice.
A gap ain't always a bad thing. Some people actually are attracted to gaps.
Yeah, some people are.
She's offended by it, but he knows no offense by it. He's like,
I think it just threw me off the way he just threw it out there. And
yeah.
But yeah.
Your reason, I mean, well, we're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she looks.
Anything, or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not, if she's not.
Well, just looking at you, you're fine. I honestly, I love gaps because it just reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision-making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take it. That's what I'm saying.
What you said either.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this, whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh. Yeah, because when she said, she was like, I held on to my balloon because I couldn't find a reason. And I'm like, well, why did you pop your balloon if there's no reason for you to pop your balloon? Like, you couldn't find anything wrong with them, so you held on to your balloon. But then you just popped it. And I'm just like, why you popped the balloon if you didn't have an actual reason to pop the balloon? Like, I don't know. It just confused me. But I was just like, maybe I misheard.
This point of it all is all confusing to the point where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
and nerves, make people do things.
But honestly, I'm gonna say this: I know that she was finna pop before she even popped.
I'm just
because she kind of maneuvered it to even get the, and like you said, you like his
her mind, and maybe intrusive thoughts got. So I don't know what's happening. I really don't.
She even says never mind.
They have things in common, so I really just don't know. I don't know.
Would you want her to get her balloon?
Me personally, no. Keep it popped.
Yeah, keep it moving, man.
Can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more. Okay, I'm just like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like, I'm up here, I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay,
let's get her balloon back.
Ask him if he wanted her to get the balloon back, because I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares if she got her balloon back. Like, keep it popped, shorty. You already passed up on me.
Good, hand it on over to her.
It's your life. I mean, you have to.
He do look like somebody.
All your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like, whatever you make a decision, stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all do, just stand by it.
I definitely stand by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little like room. I make a decision quickly, but like when it comes to love, I feel like there's so many games that are played like in relationships and stuff. So it's like, should I, So yeah, this is a new experience. Okay, bear with me. I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, you're
Let's
good.
continue.
All right, head on back this way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm now gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
What if we pop hers? That'll be crazy, wouldn't it?
Oh. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpop?
He looks good. I like your career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
She's like, I like everything about you.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I love that you look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name. your reasons for
his age for
the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just like,
I didn't answer the second part.
You were just like, I like to just get complimented. You were like, words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually went into the details of, quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level, it didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, it's really about like just being deeper within surface level, and just your answer at this point and what you just presented, that's what it was. It was just pretty surface level. They really went to what it meant to them, why it meant to them, and why they want to continue to have that. Yeah.
I respect it.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 3 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up?
Ooh.
And why?
Ooh.
Okay, let's start there and come back. All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman. Thirdly, I would say my mother. Again, strong, beautiful, confident, the epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So, yeah.
Okay, what about over here?
Yes. I would say Madam C.J. Walker. She's the reason why, we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since, for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out, that's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say, who else? Of course, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that, especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong Black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader. And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love, that's so Raven. We're talking about as growing up, right? So as a child, we have similar personalities. We have big personalities, and I used to always picture myself being someone who can walk into a room and be able to grab a presence. And that's what I learned just as a child watching TV and seeing like, oh, look, there's someone that looks like me. And she's also confident in herself. So from her Disney Channel days, I really did enjoy the message that she put out to little girls.
Thank you. And what about over here?
So first, I would say my mom. She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is like the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce, her songs just gave me the confidence. I just love listening to her. She just brings the light out in me, when I listen to her songs. And then Keke Palmer, she has always been that girl since younger, older, now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those 3 for sure.
All right, nice. Okay, it is time to pop. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1 balloon. Oh, you dropped it?
Probably. Well.
Okay, there you go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1 balloon.
Can you ask about mine?
You want the ladies to hear about your role models. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe they don't like that either.
Well, let's know. Yeah, go ahead. Let's let them hear your role models.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I would say, honestly, I asked you for 3. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. Definitely. So, I had a feeling. So, I said I really wanted to know 2. But so one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you can do that. And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second is Kobe Bryant. Just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle. And third, I believe this guy is the messiah for black kids everywhere and doesn't get enough credit as Will Smith. Like, honestly, no one, like, he made us know that to be liked by women, you don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be, like, grimy or just, like, tough. He's a hood dude, but still respected by the hood dudes that doesn't act like a hood dude. Okay. He's a guy that's fresh, and he's a guy that plays ball. And that's really all black kids want to do, I felt, in my generation. Play ball, get women, and look cool. And honestly, he did that, and it really helped me, and I feel like a lot of my other friends realized we could just be educated, be yourself, and don't really got to go to the corner. So, well, I respect you for that.
All right. Okay. Well, it's good to hear that from you. So it is now time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
All right. First of all, these are my top 3 colors I love to wear. I just want to let this.
I know. They look so good. All right. So we saw you did get your balloon back. And so what made you ask for it back and what made you hang on to it?
I think that when I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty. And so I wanted to give him a chance to show me more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
There's nothing wrong with you at all. Thank you for the second life. I appreciate it. I feel like Mario. But honestly, it was really just a comparison. Like, your answer was a 9.8, theirs was a 10. Sorry, like, honestly, about their answers, those are there's a hidden agenda behind those. They love people that are unapologetically themselves. Keke Palmer is unapologetically herself. Raven Simone's unapologetic. Even in the shows, that's what they did. They want to just be themselves, move forward. They don't care what they want to talk about. Yours was, which I still do respect, it was very business oriented and being a strong, considerate woman. But I still don't know how Oprah is in a relationship. And I don't know how Madam CJ is in a relationship. She seems like she works so hard. But I can imagine how Keke is Keke has some things to worry about, but either way, Keke's going to be Keke and Raven's going to be Raven. And the fact that, and Beyonce's going to be Beyonce. And they're on.
You said what?
I said she wasn't the one that said the madam. It was the one.
She actually said the madam. And who else she said?
Madam CJ Walker, her mom, and the third person was, I forgot who.
She said Beyonce, her mom. She said
Beyonce, her mom, and Keke, and then
she said Madam.
hers was Raven. Raven Simone, Madam CJ Walker, and her mom.
And they work hard. They're apologetic to themselves, and their art's appreciated. So I just saw that. That's really what I wanted. Yours was, and it's funny because
she said Omarosa.
Her mom.
Her mom.
And I forgot who the third person was for sure.
And Oprah.
Oh, and Oprah. That's right.
And what she did, like, Oprah, but I will say this. Oprah has been very good at letting the world know what she wants them to know. Mm-hmm. Certain things. And I'm very much so, like, I respect it. Like, the world, no matter how famous you are, the world doesn't need to know every bit of your life. Mm-hmm. You don't know every bit of the world's life, so the world doesn't have to know every bit of your life.
Most definitely.
I'll give you what y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? If it's something, a part of my life that I can use as a teaching moment, I'm gonna utilize that. You know what I'm saying? I do know some of her background, but she's like, you ain't gonna know every aspect of my life. Right. I don't have to get, I respect the privacy.
Because actually, it matches your reason for not popping because it was for business reasons and wanting to hear what I want. And those are what those two people do, is they're very business oriented and want to keep getting stuff. So I know I said a lot, but yeah. yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. I mean, 9.8
though. 9.8 though.
I mean, personally, I like my answers, but I understand when you explain it, there was psychology behind your answer, which, I mean, I can't be mad at. Who I am is who I am, and I answer honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You ready?
Yeah. Okay. So, like, what is your relationship with God? Like, do you go, like, to church every Sunday, or is it just like every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good. I still pray every day, but I think the room for being in small groups and like not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally. I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, like, yeah, like I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make. And yeah, like I want my kids to do the same.
Any questions here?
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
Oh my gosh. Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say, like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway, there's a lot more both?
I think he kind of answered that earlier, though. Like when he first came out. Today's society and the mindset of the bickering about, you know what I'm saying, how what a man should do in a relationship, what a woman should do in a relationship, or how a black man's supposed to be like a lot of those are viewpoints from people who either are not in a relationship or a definition of relationships that when people want to say, oh, black men should be like this, or are always critiquing black women and black relationships, most of them are not even in black relationships. So how can you critique something that you're not even experiencing? Right. And how can you knock down on a culture that you're not helping thrive? You know what I'm saying? So I think nowadays, and a lot of times in society, we look to those who don't know. Yeah. And I'm like, even when people comment in our comment section pertaining to relationships, or how they try to pick at relationships, half of the people, not even half, majority of the people are not in relationships, or have never been in a healthy relationship, or are not even in a thriving situation to even be seeking a relationship to want to critique somebody else. Me, I don't go to people's relationships to look like just a relationship. I don't go I think we too fixated on other people that we're not even looking inward a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only problem I have with society. Like I don't mind some content where, like, even as amongst black people, we're trying to hold each other accountable, but I don't like it as far as the tear down effect. Too many of us is trying to tear down to look good, and I'm like, you just looking worse. Like numbers doesn't dictate. Like I think sometimes your morals means more. No, I do believe your morals mean more than numbers. And too many people put the numbers trying to get their following up, and so they say some of the most outlandish things, and it goes against their true morals. You know what I'm saying? So I think they try to wrap their morals around the numbers.
Both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the years ago.
Right. So I want to say that, first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home. That's true. They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote, and they used to tell you that you can't you stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything when everything was labor. So now the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, especially as Jamaican, like understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity, maybe I need to take care of the kids more. maybe I need to.
Are you saying that that's something that you'd be okay with? Let's say you're married to a lawyer. Would you be a stay-at-home dad because she can be able to provide what she needs in the household?
First of all, stay-at-home dad is like, home all the time is crazy.
Yeah.
Home all the time is crazy. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope women realize this question exists because you guys are better. I mean, it's not because of we're worse. We probably got worse, but we may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. But I'm saying is that those women that do, like you said, that are a lawyer or businesswomen, they have a reputation, almost just like having a kid is neglecting their man because of that. But I just want to let you know I prepare for that. That's half of the reason I make the money I make or have the schedule I have is because I understand that could be a possibility, but let's work on it together. I still want to see that together. I want to see a dynamic together. Like, I'm going to support you, but don't leave me at home looking like, yo, I just gave up every possibility I have for some woman I'll never see. Like, because I wouldn't do that to you. And that's the only reason why I want to do that. I don't care what I'm doing, because guess what? You could give me a better potential than any job could give me. Because I'm not going to lie, like, my dad did pass away on a Sunday. On Monday, they came to pick up the company car. So I think about that every day. So whatever you're working for, that could happen to you. But guess who lives through him? Me and my brother. So that's how I feel about you. So as long as that dynamic is worked on and is there, we're good. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We heard a lot.
Yeah, we did.
But it is time to pop.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign, too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh. Okay. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, sis.
He's slick.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy,
He got a good head on
well
his shoulder.
spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for himself. So, that's my type.
And then, so obviously we heard, you said you picked her because of the color, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved everything you said. Honestly, quality time is so both you guys, I love the fact that you appreciated that, because quality time is my favorite, because like I've had pesos, I've had dollars, I've had pounds, but the one currency you can't ever get back is time. And that's why I know that when somebody gives that to me, I got to show you why it's worth it. And the fact that you guys were talking about present, that was amazing to me. I loved it. And the fact that I felt like you guys could show up was why you were the last two, but you're definitely my type. You look very nice. The melanin is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, I just...
Sounds good. Well, let me have you step on back over there. Come on up here with us, Brittany. Come on up. I'll have you stand here. Yes. All right.
Let's
Any
take a
final
time to
question
charm,
between
huh?
the two of you before
Maybe.
we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Felonies, do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Now, I got a question.
Go ahead.
What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay. Great. Do you plan on like establishing and creating a family in Phoenix? Like, how does that look? What do you plan on? Your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here. And then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change. Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all have one up here.
That was it.
Okay. So
we
my
didn't hear where
final
he from.
question, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
What
it
did you
doesn't
say?
matter.
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily. I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection. Then maybe I'll come out and see you, or maybe you can come back out here.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes. Yeah, I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Okay, thank you.
So that's a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
We got a match.
This one's one of them situations where time will tell.
Yeah.
This is one where you leading it, not like immediate on both sides, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to see where it could go.
Yeah.
I respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I'll take the mic.
I ain't expecting
All
y'all
right,
to go
get your
get
girl.
married.
You guys can go on off. Yeah, go ahead. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Oh, we are.
Be
Oh, I done
like,
muted
you
us,
was
and I'm
talking.
like,
I'm
my
like,
bad,
I hear
y'all.
you.
I just said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
to
BM.
BM, put together.
We
Yeah.
keeping it moving.
Hi. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I'm in sales and design for lighting control systems. So when you think of sporting arenas, any type of commercial space, anything like that, I'm designing the lighting and fixtures behind that.
Wow, that's exciting. What are some things like to do for fun?
So speaking of sports, I do a lot of sporting events. I live in Georgia, outside of Atlanta area, so I do a lot of Braves games, the Hawks, Falcons, anything like that. You can catch me in any of those games. When I'm not doing that, I have some free time. I like to travel, spend quality time with my family and friends.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman who is ambitious, spontaneous, self-aware, sure of herself. Just loving and caring, things of that nature, when I think about a future and a family, and can communicate effectively.
Okay, and what are some deal breakers?
Multiple kids,
Okay.
Toxic, anyone who is superficial, always putting on a facade for social media or anything like that. So I just need something authentic, genuine.
Okay, all right, cool. So we have not. Oh, all right. Let's go on over there.
Ain't gangster enough.
Okay, your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay, Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Again, for a couple of reasons. It was the hair. I just don't feel like you take care of it very well. Maybe like pick it out and like use a little sponge thing to add some curls. I think I add a little bit of texture. It was the jacket with the outfit. And the jacket with the shoes kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. And then the third thing is you kind of look like one of my cousins, TJ, shout out. I don't know what it is about you because, like, it's not that you look like him, but something about you just reminds me of him, and I can't really put my finger on it. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not my standard cup of tea, but, I mean, you look nice.
See, why you make that face?
Oh.
You just tired? You just over people?
Oh, sorry.
I'm saying you
I
just
didn't
over
realize,
people?
Yeah.
You said...
Well, let me...
I do. You look nice. I do like your hair. Maybe you could have helped me with mine, but it's all good.
Thank you.
No problem.
I mean, she could have helped you. She does hair. All right, so we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
I guess my main question is, what are your family dynamics like with your mother and father and just family in general, and how does that play a role or affect your relationships?
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
We start at the bottom.
Okay, name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Deanna, and I'm 29. And I have a good family dynamic. I'm close with my mom and my dad. My dad lives far away in Florida, but we're still close. I have a big family. My mom has a lot of siblings. I have 2 siblings myself, so very good, very close.
Okay. Nice. Over here, name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Kinbrianna, and I'm 26. Also, again, I'm very close to my family. We have a group chat. I mean, we're talking every other day. So, yeah, we're really important. Yeah.
Nice.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27. So the first part was explain the family dynamics. Then what was the second part?
Just how does that play a role in your relationships and building?
How does that play a role in my relationships? So to start with, I'm very close with my family. I talk with my mom and dad daily, even like across platforms, sending memes on social media and stuff like that. How it plays a role in my relationships, I lean on my family for relationship advice sometimes. Definitely like asking my dad and stuff like that. So maybe how it plays a role in my relationship dynamics. leaning on my family for like consultation. Somebody that has a tribe and is accountable to someone like a father figure or even like a mentor, that's going to be very important for me because that's something that I have for myself.
Nice.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm 26. So to answer your question, Mom, I'm really close with my parents, my whole family. We're all very close. I view, my mom and dad's relationship, like I love their relationship. They've been married for 20 plus years. So I know what it's like to be in a happy home. And that's something that I really want to live like when I'm older and I have my own family. So, they really set the standards for that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything he was saying. He looks well. The only thing I was just trying to hear more of what you had to say. The age gap, I'm 26, you're 35, 10 years is like push for me, but I wanted to hear you out.
Okay, thanks. And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Well, that was the primary reason that I popped, due to the age. So, just the age gap. Other than that, yeah.
Okay,
Understand.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's head on back over
Well, Vanessa, you need to pop too.
here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just, we do have an age gap as well. I'm 26, you're 35. But you're really nice. Like, I like everything that you said and, the questions you asked. Seems like, you have a lot going for yourself. But, I just don't see us, being compatible and things like that.
Understand that.
And what about over here? Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I do find her attractive. Yes, I do find her attractive. She is someone that I would talk to. But I understand that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
I wonder what the application is. Do it say an age range and all?
I thought at one point it was stated on
We
there.
never looked at it, so.
But I've never looked at it. But all the men have been in their like mid-30s.
Yeah.
Like, well, Yonas, he was 32, and everybody else been 36, 35. Then all the oldest girl is the last girl, and the 2 last girls.
I would think.
Oh, and Brittany was 28.
I would think when you putting out, it's like, what's your date? I would think they had it like, what's your age group that you consider? So if I put like,
y'all forget
she's 26, and she said the oldest she's looking for is 32. Don't bring a 36-year-old man
or a 35-year-old.
Yeah, that's not what she's. If she said my age range, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody on here.
Because it has been like very mixed. Like I said, all the men in their 30s, all the women in their 20s.
So I'm guessing that's what y'all.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or if it's not, it should be.
What is a fun / romantic date for you?
Okay, we'll start here. What is a fun / romantic date for you?
I would say I'm really social. So I like to get out and kind of be in the mix. So maybe like an art show, where we can talk with the artists and, just kind of enjoy, art in different mediums. There's a lot of things like that in Dallas. So I attend a lot of social networking events like that also combine art and stuff. So maybe going to one of those with my partner. Yeah.
Nice. Let's go down over here. All right, let's hear from you.
A fun date would be probably like paintballing or something that I can just be active. We can be active. Romantic, I would probably say just a nice dinner, being able to talk, maybe not having our phones, something like that.
Okay. And then, while we're here, any questions for him?
You said somebody that has multiple kids. How is somebody with one kid? I do have a child.
I am open to that.
I don't know. That seemed a little skeptical.
Oh, as I stated, it's multiple. One.
So what's like, what? Okay.
Just pop.
I don't know how to
ask it.
word the question. So yeah, what is it about? You have no kids?
I have no kids.
Okay.
At 35.
And that's truly the only reason. But like I said, if you have multiple, and that's a no deal. I mean, a deal breaker. But one, I'm open to that. I mean, because I am older. We're getting older, so if you have
And
a
you
kid,
say you're how old again?
I'm 35.
35. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any questions over here?
Can you answer your question?
As far as both family dynamics or
Sure,
debate?
yeah.
Well, I have a strong family dynamic. Both of my parents are still together. They're actually having their 50th wedding anniversary this year. So, I've had a great example of, structure and what it is to build and grow together. So thankful to them for that. So it just makes me, want that the same for myself. As far as a fun romantic date, I'm a spontaneous guy. So I'm open to everything. First date, I'm more of a traditional guy. Let's, have dinner, maybe do a speakeasy lounge, something like that. If we're together, hey, we can just hop on a jet, plane. Not, I'm saying jet or plane, but we can take a flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So like I said, I love to travel. So it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're going to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final two.
Okay.
It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one balloon.
And no more questions.
No.
Do you got one, Bruin?
No, just where do you live? I know she said Dallas. Where
Okay.
do you live?
So you're in Dallas. Where do you live?
I'm in New York.
Yeah. Okay. And where are you?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, he is in.
Okay. It is time to pop now.
So I assume no one.
Both is a good thriving city. Dallas, been to Dallas. He's right outside of Atlanta. Been in Atlanta area too. But New York is New York. She does have a child, so that will weigh in the factor with her is where's the child's father. If the child's father in New York, would you be willing to relocate and take the child far away from the child? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also with Vanessa, do you care about her age? Because the other ones are 26, she's just 27. It's just a year difference.
True, it's just a year difference. What's the difference
she's
between
29, you're 35, but
that's
closer
closer
to
yeah.
whatever. But I guess right now it depends on who you more attracted to, I guess, or who answers you like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has a issue with long distance.
Guess not. They sure don't.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so let me have you standing here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the things that he was saying and just kind of hearing them out. I kind of was popping soon for everybody. So, just giving him a fair shot.
Okay, sounds good. And
you
why'd you
wasted
end up
the
popping
last
her
one.
balloon?
I mean, ultimately, ultimately it is the one kid,
Yeah,
all that.
rightfully so.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's come up to the front. Come on up here with us. All right, guys. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we
Might
have a
get your
match?
two.
So it's really important to me that my partner is someone who is dependable. It's not afraid of commitment. I love that you said that one of your kind of models for a relationship is your parents because they've been together for so long. In your life, maybe even in work, like, what are some instances like where you're dependent on, or like, yeah, where you're dependent on, or like have a little more responsibility, like.
Okay. An example of that right now, in my current job, I had a few people who left or, left the company. So right now it is really on my shoulders to carry my team and lead my team. So right now, they're depending on me to lead and, rebuild the department. So at this time right now, I would say my career is where I'm doing that, but also, with my family, niece and nephew, brothers, I'm the youngest of two siblings, and ironically, I think everyone looks to me for a lot of things. So, I'm always there for them, and I have a big family, and, we're just a close-knit.
Why do they always look at the young ones? it's the ones that, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I guess you know, like, well, I was about to
But
say.
it's both of us, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We the youngest in our families, but we the ones that people were like low key depend on
and
I'm
rely on, and which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, like in a sense, but
I'm like, I'm the young one. Y'all supposed to have the shit right, and unfortunately, I'm the only boy on mine.
boy.
So I'm like, God, I'm the youngest and the only boy, but also I think, you know what I'm saying, even like on my dad, he look at me as the one that's doing right. And all the daughters, you know what I'm saying? So that's insane.
Family who sticks beside each other, so we're just always there for one another. That's, you know, how I was raised.
Okay, we good?
I am good. Yeah.
Okay.
No. I mean, we didn't talk about it, but no kids either, or do you have kids? Yeah, so.
You don't have any kids?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then, y'all. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes for me.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Got your two.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
You got your two, C.
I got my two, child. It was a stretch, but I got it.
Hey, man, with that being said, y'all spam us up in the comments.
Please
Always
do.
let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below, man. Oh, but it's the next time. Y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Cole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and